Welcome everybody. I don't think we're far off finishing all the set of oils, Bajerski Pure Energy Healing Oils. Today we're going to talk about purifying oil. How did I start with purifying oil? I think about 4 years ago things were happening that we weren't happy with. We were seeing people on the streets collapsing. We were hearing about it. We were seeing it on television. Healthy football players and whatever sports, people were collapsing on screen. Nobody really knew what was happening. Nobody really thought about it. Nobody even put the pieces together. But some of us did. Some of us knew what was happening, and we predicted it. And that doesn't mean I'm psychic. It's just it was easy to predict. And the whole world decided to run out and do certain things to their body, and thus they had toxic poisoning. And what did it for me was really seeing it around me, people that I know, and thinking, we need to try and find something that's going to help. I don't know whether we managed to help heal as many people. I don't know, but I do know one thing, that Antonio downstairs is now over it. He's cracking on with life. He doesn't seem to have as much pain at all. He seems okay now. And when I ask him, he's smiling now and he's cracking on with it. And it's been a couple of 4 years that he struggled. And to this day, he still takes the purifying oil. And I have a toxic, a detoxifying kit. And part of that kit is the purification oil. And the reason why I call it purification is because the only one word that sprung to my mind is we need to purify the body of toxins. So I set to work with, starting a new jar. Where is it? I'm going to try and bring it and not like last time I was working on some oils, so I think my hands were a little bit slipping and I'm like nearly panicking. But let me just bring it over, show you. You can see inside there's some beautiful crystals I'll talk about in a second. Just give me a second. Cool. Don't want to be dropping that. That one's 4 years in the making, 5 years in the making. So yeah, very proud of this oil. So what did I do to begin? Probably a lot of meditation, a lot of hours, a lot of days and weeks, contemplation. Got that jar and started putting crystals in. I think I had in there is natural citrine, there's fire citrine, there's healer's golden healer quartz. Oof. I can't remember the rest, but yeah, there's some beautiful crystals in there. That's what I started with. Then I started with the base oil. I decided to use jojoba on the base oil with that. So I started with jojoba, and then I got some beautiful arnica, mixed that in. And that was kind of like my base oil. And then I started to hunt around for the oils that I wanted. And the first one that I attuned to, like I smell and feel, was cedarwood. And that I don't put that on my website, and maybe I should put it down. But anyway, cedarwood. And then, for some strange reason, what came to mind as I was meditating was grapefruit. And I thought, grapefruit. So I ordered some grapefruit, a litre, some beautiful grapefruit, beautiful. Where was it from? I can't remember where it's from. Anyway, I think I can't remember, but anyway, it was really, really beautiful. So I smelt it and thought, wow, yes. So I added that, and then a few more other beautiful oils, and I just started working on it and started putting pure energy healing into it. Well, bear in mind that all oils have all the oils in. So all my 10 oils have all 10 oils in. So obviously as base oil, I used every single oil in there as a base oil with the memory of all the oils, which is a fantastic thing. And then I just started plenishing it more and more and working on it, and till I finally felt it was right. And then the day came that I actually sent out about, I don't know, 50 bottles roughly to people who were going through terrible, terrible suffering, whether that was tinnitus, whether it was permanent headaches. I remember a guy down the road was such in bad pain. Antonio is there. He's there to see. One day I might just take a video of him. Hola Antonio, ¿qué tal? And I'll video him just to show you that he's actually as well. And he did all and more and like crazy with it. And obviously now completely regrets it. And when they keep asking him for a top up, he tells them to F off in Spanish. So yeah, I created this. It's very strong, so don't go too mad. Okay, let me smell. That's beautiful. Wow. So my suggestions would be to breathe it in through the nose for at least a minute to 3 minutes. Breathe out through the mouth, always in the nose, out of the mouth, however you want. I like to do 3 seconds in, hold for 3 seconds, breathe out through the mouth, exhale out of the mouth 3 seconds, then hold for 3 seconds and repeat it. I find that easy. It's a nice, comfortable way to breathe. And then I'd be on the temples, I'd be on the back of the neck. If you're suffering with bad headaches, I'd go to the crown chakra, up here, rub here. Back of the ears is always a good one, always good to back of the ears. And now, depending on what you're going through, one of the suggestions is if you're in pain at a certain place, rub it where that pain is. But here's some points that I was given by clients, as well as me doing it on clients and seeing, is this working? Back of the spine for this one. So just trust me on that one, back of the spine. So purifying back of the spine, chest, solar plexus and stomach, brilliant places. And shoulders, fantastic on the shoulders. Okay, so what does it do? What I can say is what I've seen and what I've been told it's done. It's helped people move through the body processing or cleansing or trying to heal itself at the most traumatic time that those people thought that they didn't even want to live. They didn't want to, because of the pain and suffering. Oh yeah, on a side note, if you're suffering bad with tinnitus, rub it in the inside of the ear. And my suggestion, if you're in pain now and you're suffering, at least once every hour. If you're struggling with blood issues, if you've got toxins in your blood, and go to your kidneys, rub on your kidneys as well. It definitely has helped my clients with what is believed to be their immune system shot after what they've been through going to a man in a white coat. So it strengthens the immune system, and that's a good thing. It purifies the blood. Why would you use it? Well, my clients have said to me that they like to use it when they're in contact with people who are negative, people who are sick, people who are filled with toxins, and it's really helped them. It's protected them. And that was one of the things, that was one of the pure energy healing, how do you put it, intentions. So my intention was to help people that had to go out and work alongside people who were shredders. What's the word? Shedders. shedders of what they did to themselves 4 years ago. I have to be careful what I'm saying on here. So it's very good for that. It's good for people who are going into a workspace where there's a lot of people with a lot of negative energy. It's very protecting for that. One of the other things that I made this oil for as well, and I know it's going to sound a bit weird, but I made it with the intention of radiation poisoning as well. So if you suffer with radiation poisoning, even though you don't even know it, I think we all are. I think we're all living in a toxic soup. So I purposely put intention of pure energy healing, of cleansing, radiation, Wi-Fi, all of those towers, trying to help you with that 4+1G and so on. And that's kind of like at least 100 hours work on that, at least minimum. And daily I put my hands on there with the intention of cleansing, clearing radiation and protection of radiation poisoning. So on that said, taking a few drops for that. My suggestion is here and here and behind the ears and here. So when you're on the phone, when the phone's in your hand, so these are the places where you would put it. So that's kind of like my feeling. If you are somebody that can't help but put the phone in the pocket, then rub down where your pockets are on your bare skin. And that's a really good thing to do as well. Can I say that it works? I can't really. I can only tell you what clients have said. And through, looking at my clients now of using that oil for over the past 4 years, like Antonio has done, and like I said, he's fine now. He's over the worst. And at one point, I really worried for him because I thought he's not going to be here long. And as soon as he started using the protocol with the cleansing teas, which I don't sell anymore, because of, you all know, the Codex Alimentarius, they just changed the name. They're just trying to stop all natural products, and the first thing they're going to come for is natural teas, like anything to do with clearing or cleansing. I guess the blood and the parasites and what have you, and they're certainly coming after us for that. They don't want to cure any of that, do they? They want us sick. They want us ill. So I guess what I can say is that I've seen it help a lot of people. I've had a lot of good testimonies from the oil. A lot of people love this oil, and it's a very good seller, and people love it. We've sold literally thousands and thousands of bottles. So, and these are repeat clients. So, I could, maybe one day I should read some of the messages of clients of what's happened to them on a positive note, the healing process. Maybe I should do that. I actually don't do that so much on the website. And I know a lot of other websites, go crazy with testimonials. They love testimonials. I've got literally thousands and thousands of testimonials, and it's like, to me, it's like kind of boring, but I understand how powerful it is. But people get sick of scrolling and looking at testimonials. So you either take my word for it if you trust in my other oils, and you've worked with my other oils and you know the work, then you know that the exact same formula is used for the purification oil. And the purifying oil to me is phenomenal. And I will use it when I feel like I've just been overdoing it on this Wi-Fi, and I will use it all exactly where I've said. So I love it, and for sure I know many people are returning clients who buy it daily. So I think it's fantastic. The other oils, well, I've used them for years and years and years, so it's something that is a story. Whereas this, it's only like 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old. So it's not a bigger story, but maybe the impact. Maybe you could, if you've ever used purifying oil, would you do me a favor? Would you put a message below here on the comments so that other people can see? Because it might sound like he's not confident. It's not that I'm not confident. It's just that I don't want to oversell something. I just know it's a fantastic oil. It was channeled, and the oil in there is beautiful, absolutely phenomenal. It's beautiful. So that's it really. That's the purifying oil for you. I'll link a couple of links below, because we still have a special offer on all the oils, and it's for anybody on YouTube. So just click the link below for that, and I'll put a link below for the purifying oil. I hope you appreciate that today. I'm wishing you all a lovely day, and I hope you heal well, and I hope you feel good. And if you're going through a difficult period of time and this video makes sense, then hey, maybe you've been brought here for a reason, and this beautiful oil may serve you well, and I hope it does. From the bottom of my heart, I hope it serves you well. So have a lovely day, take care of yourself, and thanks for subscribing here. Take care.